Hey everybody, how's it going? Sorry if there was a delay there, my camera was being laggy. Um, it's Sawyer189 here. How's it going, Sawyer Knights? Yeah, I see a lot of YouTube channels and they come up with names for their audience, for their viewers. So I'm trying that one out, see if it sticks. So today's video is gonna be basically just a character-specific haul. I picked up a bunch of not a bunch. I picked up a small stack of comics recently that are all feature the same characters. A very popular character for me, a character I really enjoy, and I wanted to start collecting more of him. So I started going around and picking up issues. A couple of them I bought online. Some of them I bought from my local store. My local store actually still has quite a few of this character. I need to go and scoop them all up one day. But that character is Plastic Man. I'm a big Plastic Man fan, so I went out and picked up some Plastic Man books. This is from the 60s, I think 60 series or maybe 70 series. It's whenever it was the first time like DC like recreated the character like his own ongoing series after they bought the rights to him. So this is a pretty cool cover. I like it. I like kind of goofy, hippie looking kind of criminals actually. Then we have this one. It's pretty cool. I like the way Plastic Man is coming out of the shadow, like his red shadow. And there's this evil mad scientist dude. Very kind of classic retro, 60s era Plastic Man. Then we have a couple of these Plastic Man the miniseries that was done in the 80s with a 4-issue miniseries DC put out. We have this one. It's pretty cool. You got Plastic Man basically he's turned into a surfboard and Woozy Winks is riding him, which is kind of funny. And also you can see like the animation or the artist, is pretty good at drawing big things. A little bit of humor there. And then we have number 2 of that miniseries. This is the only 2 they had at the store. I like this cover though. I really like this cover. It's got kind of I love the use of shadows and stuff, and the way Plastic Man's like. I like the what do you call it? Like the title card. The way it's drawn in a really interesting font. That's really that's something that's kind of a callback to classic Golden Age Plastic Man, especially like in the Police comic stories. In the Police comics, whenever he was sharing the issues with the Spirit, they had a Spirit story and they had a Plastic Man story. Well, during that time, like Will Hasner, however his name, whatever the name of the guy that created the Spirit, him and Jack Coe were always doing the covers, or maybe it was just Will. I don't know. But he used to always do these really cool titles cards where they would draw the name of Spirit and Plastic Man and title the story, but they would always draw it in some really cool way to like really kind of fit the like they're always drawing the font in some weird, crazy way that really fit the story or fit the picture that was with it. And I always like that. I always admire when artists are able to draw the name of the title in a really cool way, and fonts and stuff, and or have it be part of the picture, like have it be connected to the picture somehow. That's always cool. Then we have this really old school Golden Age. Well, it's more like 50s, but still Golden Age, right? Plastic Man issue. I really like this cover. He's fighting Reflecto, the Amazing Miller Man. That's kind of a silly name, but whatever. I love the art. It's a bit beat up, but you can't really get Golden Age books that are not beat up. And if you do, you're gonna pay your mortgage on it. You're not gonna be able to pay for your house anymore. So yes. And the last thing I wanted to show you guys was this kind of cool little piece of original art that I got from this guy Chris. I can't say your last name, buddy, but I'll put your name in the description and a link to your website. He's the creator of that comic. Well, he's not creator. He's the artist for that comic book that I called Encounter that I did a review for a few weeks back. It's basically he does a lot of kid-friendly stuff. He's also his art style is also very cartoony, very kid-friendly. And he has an Instagram page and he has a website where he sells original art sketches. Like he does all kinds of stuff. He does cover commissions. He also does he does these things called mini Marvels, which are not just Marvel characters, but they're called mini Marvels, and they're just these small little card size, they fit in an envelope, card size portraits. And he does them. He charges like $10 a piece for them. Pretty good price for a piece of original artwork from an established artist, if you ask me. So that's really cool. And he sends them I just opened one up, and he sends them in this really cool little packaging card thingy that's within the envelope, which is like advertisement for some of his original books that he's done. He does this character called G-Man, and as you can see, it's very cartoony. It's very, something that would appeal to little kids. But honestly, I read the first issue of Encounter, and I thought it was really good. I thought it was, a very fun book. But anyway, you open it up, and there's this pretty cool little thing of the little G-Man presenting the card, and I thought it was pretty cool, because I want him to do Plastic Man, because I feel like Plastic Man is a character that would fit in his art style very well. So I ended up getting it, and I think it came out great. I like this. I love the smile and just the attention to detail on the goggles and the hair, the autographs. Pretty cool, pretty cool indeed. So yes, that is my haul for today. I just wanted to do this Plastic Man centric video, and let me know in the comments if you're a fan of Plastic Man, or if you're partial to any particular era or story that Plastic Man's in. He was a pretty big part of the Justice League for a while in the mid 2000s, and now he's on the Terrific. So let me know what your experiences, what your exposure with Plastic Man has been. Thank you guys, and see you guys later.